G'day guys, and welcome to another lot of my tips. Going to do round 17 this week, and round 16 I think I've been reasonably well. Might have got 7, something like that. We'll count the draw as well, which I'll delve into shortly. Friday night game, we've got St Kilda and Essendon, a big game in Etihad Stadium. The Saints, a massive win over the Tigers unexpectedly. They came to play. Tigers didn't supposedly. Didn't like that. I've got a video all about that on my channel. Feel free to check that out. The Bombers, they had a pretty handy win over the Pies. Really tough game. On current form, I'm going to go the Saints by 12 points. I think it'll be a really close game. Both teams are playing pretty similar football. Just great pressure and real speed. But I think the Saints, just off their recent form, just get the nod from mine. But it'll be very, very close for sure. Saturday, we have Port Adelaide and North Melbourne at Adelaide Oval. Another big game here for a couple of clubs here. Port Adelaide, they came across the top of the Eagles and got the job done in a massive last quarter, kicking 8 goals. And North Melbourne, again, they lose another close one. They must be spewing. Goldie must be spewing. So you have to tip Port Adelaide here. I'm going to go to Port by 43 points. At home, they're tough to beat there. Don't lose there too often. North Melbourne don't travel that well and don't have great form in Adelaide over the last 13, 14 years. So have to go Port Adelaide on that form. Geelong and Hawthorn at the MCG. Hodgie's 300th game, which will be an exciting clash. A bit closer than last time, I reckon. The Cats had a great win over the Lions by 85 points, back into some form. Got the review on the channel as well, so that was my previous vids. Feel free to have a suss of that too if you feel like. And the Hawks drew with the Giants when all hope looked lost, and salvaged a draw, nearly a win. They were probably a second away from getting a point across the line. I'm going to go the Cats here by 24 points. I think it will certainly be much closer than last time, and I don't discount Hawthorn here. They'll be very tough to beat. No doubt they're playing with a lot of pride. Also playing back to some better footy with a lot of big names out, so they've got their system happening. It'll be a close one for sure. Gold Coast and Collingwood, two disappointment clubs of the competition here, and this is at Metricon Stadium. Gold Coast, look, yeah, they went down to the Swans by 10 goals, which I won't be too impressed with. The Pies, well, again, they just disappoint more and more as the season goes on, going down to the Bombers, around 5 goals. Well, could I tip here? I don't even really know. I'll go Gold Coast by 3 points. I don't really know how to tip here. Collingwood could have lost all hope. I reckon Collingwood are a better side than Gold Coast, but up in Metricon they're tough to beat. So I'll go Gold Coast. The Saturday night game, we have Melbourne and Adelaide at TIO Stadium. I don't think Adelaide have even played there before. So Melbourne, they got the job done over Carlton. Very close game. Lewis kicking the winner, or the winner kicked the goal basically after the siren, which put them up by 8 points. And the Crows, they had a very big win over the Bulldogs. Very happy with how they went about it. Just cruised along after half time. It was too easy. So, very tough game here. I'm going to go, jeepers, it's another 50-50. I'm going to go Melbourne by 10 points. They beat them at Adelaide Oval early this year with frenetic pressure. In fact, I might backflip on that. I'm going to go the Crows by 3 points, mainly because of how much Melbourne have out in the coalface. It'll be very tough, and I feel like Melbourne's injuries, especially in the midfield, may just cop them out a little bit. I think the Crows get the job done here, but I wouldn't think it'd be very comfortable or a very high-scoring game. Going the Crows, not the D's, and I still don't know who I'm picking, but anyway, we've got the Giants and the Swans at Spotless Stadium. The Giants got a draw, their second draw in a row. Hasn't happened since the 1920s, so that's quite astounding and shows the evenness of the competition. Sydney, they are the informed team in the comp. I think they won 8 of their last 9 from memory. Just in sensational form, and going by their recent form, the Giants have just been chipping away, getting the wins and the draws on the board, and they've had obviously a number of injuries. I'm going to go Sydney here away from home. Even though the Giants have had pretty good form of them of late, I think Sydney will just be too strong to get across the line. I reckon Sydney by 18 points, so it'll be a tough game. They did kick the first 5 or 6 goals. I think they kicked 4 goals in 3 minutes against the Giants. Then it was all one-way traffic from there earlier in the year. Richmond and Brisbane at Etihad Stadium. The Tigers went down to the Saints in a massive upset there, and a massive margin they went down by. Much like the Lions, and funny there's two sides playing each other from the Saturday night where the other two sides absolutely pulverised them. The Lions went down by 85 points, and look, a very big game for the Tigers. They need to respond, and I reckon they will. I'm going to go the Tigers by 36 points. I think they should have this game covered reasonably comfortably at home. They're a good side. They'll bounce back, and Damien Hardwick will get them back on board. Lions, a little bit inconsistent from time to time. They can be up some weeks, and away from home will be very tough. Etihad Stadium form's not too bad though, so give them a little bit of a sniff, but Tigers should win. Freo and West Coast, the derby at Domain Stadium. Fremantle, and very, very impressive win over North Melbourne. Falling across the line almost. Goldstein missing helped them massively. The Eagles, they went down to Port Adelaide at home, and they won't be too proud of that. They have to go to the Eagles on this occasion. They've had the wood over the Dockers of late, but it'll certainly be much closer than what people think. I reckon the Eagles by 7 points. Yeah, could go either way though. I think it's Fremantle's best chance to beat them. Not sure if Kennedy will be in or out. Not sure how long he's even got on the sideline, so if he even is still injured. So it could be a massive part in what's to play, but old-fashioned clash going the Eagles. Carlton and the Bulldogs at the MCG. The Blues, well, they were pretty brave. 2 down on the bench and went down to the D's. I think it was 8 points. And the Dogs lost all spirit of looks at the moment. They're just so out of form. Went down to the Crows by 10 goals. Very tough game to pick this one. I think Carlton are in the prime position to get a win here. Carlton by 13 points. Dogs just seem to lack that real spirit at the moment. The real vigour they've had once before. Yeah, look, it could go either way. The Dogs could respond and smash Carlton out of the water, or the Blues could sort of pounce on a very vulnerable Western Bulldogs outfit. So it could go either way. Go on the Blues here. And those are my tips for round 17. Feel free to comment your tips in the comments below, guys. It'd be muchly appreciated. Like the video, share it around, subscribe for more of these. It'd be great. Catch you guys on the next one.